Hello, everyone, and welcome to Screams from the Vault. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, we will be looking at the story of The Christmas Lights Spelled Out, You're Next. So sit back, lock your doors, turn down the lights, and let's open the vault.
Imagine this. You're outside on a cold December night hanging up Christmas lights, and suddenly, the lights start spelling out a message you definitely didn't put up. A message meant for you? Yeah, this is where the nightmare begins.
It happened last winter. Snow on the ground, sky cloudy, air sharp enough to sting your lungs. I was home alone. My parents were out visiting relatives, and I decided to finally finish hanging the Christmas lights along the porch. Totally normal holiday stuff. I remember plugging the lights in. They did that little flicker they always do when they first wake up. Nothing creepy, nothing strange. I stepped back to admire the setup, but something felt off. The lights weren't blinking randomly. They were blinking in a pattern. At first, I thought my eyes were tired, or maybe it was just the cold messing with my vision. But the pattern kept repeating, almost like it was trying to say something. I leaned in closer. That's when things started to go downhill. Fast.
The light slowed, blinked once, twice, and then started forming letters. Actual, readable letters. My brain refused to accept it at first. I thought it had to be some weird malfunction. Maybe loose wiring, maybe the cold. But then there it was, glowing across the front of my house. You're next. My whole body locked up. The kind of fear that hits you so hard, it feels like your bones freeze before the rest of you. My breath turned white in the air. Every instinct I had screamed at me to run, but I couldn't move. Finally, I pulled out my phone, because at this point, I'm convinced I'm either hallucinating or this is the most messed up prank of the century. I opened the camera, pointed it at the lights, and on the screen, they looked totally normal. Just random blinking. No message, no threat. When I lowered the phone, the words were back again, bright and bold. You're next. Before I could even react, something inside the house hit the floor. A loud, heavy thud that shook the entire porch. I whipped my head toward the front door. The house was dark, silent, like it was waiting. My heart was beating so loud, I swore whoever or whatever was inside could hear it.
I slowly backed toward the door, terrified but needing to know what the hell made that noise. Just as I stepped inside, every single light in the living room flickered to life at once. The Christmas tree lights, the lamp I know I turned off, even the old string of lights around the window that hasn't worked in years. They all blinked in unison. Across the wall, reflected in the glass of the window, the message appeared again. You're next. This time, bigger, clearer. I felt something cold rush across my neck, like someone exhaled right behind me. Before I could turn around, my phone buzzed in my pocket. I pulled it out with shaking hands. Unknown number, no contact, no preview, just one message. I opened it. We're already inside. I nearly dropped the phone. My brain flipped into survival mode. Whoever sent that message wasn't outside. They weren't messing with the lights. They were in the house, with me. And the worst part, the bedroom door at the end of the hall, the one I knew I'd closed earlier, it was now wide open. Slowly, very slowly, something moved inside it.
I don't know what you would have done in that moment, but I know I had two choices. Run out into the freezing snow, or stay inside with something that already knew I was there. Whatever was in that house, it wanted me to see the message. It wanted me to know I wasn't alone.
So tell me, would you run into the cold? Or lock every door and pray nothing steps into the hallway? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more stories that ruin Christmas forever, make sure you like, subscribe, and join me again for the next tale from Screams from the Vault.